Hello viewers, welcome back to Xtream Channel. This is Tejaswini. Today we are going to discuss about 7th class ICSE Syllabus and the topic is Unitary Method. So in this Unitary Method chapter we are going to discuss about exercise B and going to solve a few questions from exercise B. So in my previous video I have solved few questions. Now let's solve another few questions. So the question is, number of apples are 32 and its weight is 2 kgs and 800 grams. And the number of apples, we need to find number of apples and its weight is 35 kgs. So let's solve this question in arrow method. So as we need to form two columns, mention the quantities first. The first are apples. So the first are number of apples and the second is their weight. Right. So here the apples are 32 and their weight is 2 kgs 800 grams. And here again, so here they have given us 2 kgs and 800 grams. So both so there are two units here. So we need to convert kgs into grams first. So that is 2 into 1000. We need to do 2 into 1000 because that will be 2000. Alright. Because 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So that we need to do 2 into 1000, that is 2000. Now here it will become 2000 grams now. Now as both are in grams itself, we can add them both. That is 2000 into 800. So that it will become 2800 grams. Alright. So here the weight of 32 apples will be 2800 grams. So make sure that you convert both the units into same units. So if there are different units, so you need to convert kgs into grams here. Then only you can add them both. You cannot write 2 kgs 800 grams. You should convert them into grams first. And next here, they are asking us to find number of apples. That means as there is question mark, we need to keep x here. And here they have given 35 kgs. Now we need to do the same step, that is 35 into 1000. Okay, so that it will become 35,000 as 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Okay, so first, as we know the value of 1 kg, that is 1000 grams, we need to multiply 35 into 1000, that will become 35,000. So first we need to convert kgs into grams as one quantity is in grams already here. So here it will become 35,000. Okay.
So here our first step is completed, that is formation of columns. If 32 apples weigh 2800 grams, here how many apples will weigh 35,000 grams? So if here 32 apples weigh 2800 grams, here the quantity must be more than 32, right? So that it will weigh 35,000 grams.
So here we should point the arrow downwards as this is the greater quantity than 32, and here obviously 35,000 is the greater value. Now after formation of arrows, and observe this is the direct variation as both the arrows are pointing at one direction. Now after formation of arrows, form this into the fractional form. That is, where the arrow is pointed back should be written in the numerator and remaining value should be written in the denominator. So x by 32 is equal to 35,000 divided by 2800. Okay, so we need to form the fractions. So after forming the fractions, now we need to do cross multiplication. That will be x into 2800 is equal to 32 into 35,000. After doing the cross multiplication, you will get x into 2800 is equal to 32 into 35,000. Now keep x as it is and in this value as it is, that is 32 into 35,000 divided by, transfer this value towards right hand side so that it will become division. Now cancel, do the cancellation, so zeros and 0 will be cancelled. So here 4 sevens are and 4 eights are, and 7 ones are 7, 5 are 35 and 0 as it is. So that will become 8 into 50 will be 400. Alright, so 400 is our answer. So this is the next question. The question is the quantity of diesel is 20 liters and the distance is 240 kilometers. And here they have given the quantity, they are asking us to find the quantity of diesel and they have given the distance of 1200 kilometers. So the question is, if a truck travels 240 kilometers, it uses 20 liters. They are asking how much liters of diesel will it use if it travels 1200 kilometers. So let's find this in the add method. So the first quantity is diesel. So I have written diesel, you can even write it like the liters or whatever. So and the second quantity is distance here. So here the diesel is 20 liters. So for 20 liters of diesel, it can travel, with the 20 liters of diesel, it can travel 240 kilometers. And here they are asking us to find the quantity of diesel, and here they have given distance as 1200 kilometers. Now let's the formation of columns is completed. Now point the arrow. So for 20 liters, if we travel 240 kilometers, for 1200 kilometers, more than the diesel used will be more than 20 liters, right? So that here the arrow will be pointing down, and here obviously 1200 kilometers is greater, right? So now after pointing the arrows, form it in the fractional form. That is x by 20 is equal to 1200 by 240. Alright, now do the cross multiplication here. That is x into 240 is equal to 1200 into 20. Okay, now keep x as it is. So I am continuing here. Keep x as it is and even keep this value as it is. That is 1200 into 20 divided by, transfer this 240 to right hand side so that it will become division. Now do the cancellation. 0 and 0 will be cancelled. 2 ones are 2 12s are, and 12 ones are 1200s are. Alright, so x is equal to 100 liters. So x is equal to 100 liters. So it uses 100 liters to cover the 1200 kilometer distance. So our next question is, here the number of pupils are 60 and the number of days are 18 days. And in the second statement they have given us pupils are increased to 72 and they are asking us to find the number of days. So actually the question is, a camp has provisions for 60 pupils for 18 days. The camp has provisions of 60 pupils for 18 days. So provisions are nothing but the food supply or whatever the necessary things needed, and the pupils are nothing but the students. So camp has provisions of 60 pupils for 18 days. They are asking, if the pupils are increased to 72, how many days will the provisions last? So here the pupils are increased to 72. Increased to is nothing but they have already given us the final answer. If they have given increased by, then we need to add this and this number. So there is no need of doing addition here because they have given the answer already. That is, the pupils are increased to 72. They are asking us to find the number of days. How many number of days will the provisions last for? So here first form the columns. That is, first one is pupils, the number of pupils, and next is number of days. So here there are 60 pupils and the provisions will be lasting for 18 days. And here if the pupils are increased to 72, how many days will the provisions last for? So observe here, for 60 pupils, if the provisions last for 18 days, if the pupils increased for 72, then the number of days will reduce, right? So the number of days will be less than 18. So here if number of pupils increased, the provisions will get decreased. So here 18 will be the greater value, and here obviously this 72 is the greater value. Now form the fractions, that is 72 divided by 60 is equal to 18 divided by x. Now here that will become 72 into x is equal to 18 into 60. Right. Now keep the x as it is, and even this value keep as it is, that is 18 into 60. Transfer this 72 into right hand side so that it will become division. Now cancel it. That is with 2 table. 2 3s are 6 and 2 6 are 12. 2 3s are 6 and 0 as it is. 3 10s are 30 and 3 12s are 36. And 2 6s are 12, 2 9s are 18, and 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 5s are 10. So x is equal to 3 into 5, that is 15. So x is equal to 15 here, right? So x is equal to 15. Our answer is 15 days here. Our answer will be 15 days. So if number of pupils increased to 72, here the number of days will be decreasing for 15 days. So this is all about this solution, how to solve it. Thank you so much for watching. So this is all about today's class. We have solved few questions from exercise B. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and also please don't forget to turn on the bell icon so that you will get notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you.